Hello everybody and welcome to Vlogmas day 19 and Vlognica day 8. It's the last day of Hanukkah. Kind of sad, but you know, get over it, right?
It's only once a year. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
God. Okay, cue the intro! Okay, so today I've had a pretty boring day. I don't know about you.
Oh, I was busy.
Yeah, but that's super cute, Zachary.
Why are you disrupting us?
It's okay.
Like my short shorts?
I love them. So I've had a pretty boring day. So on days where I have boring days, I need to be creative with my filming. So today we're gonna be doing. You're so distracting. We're gonna be doing.
I'm just gonna sit right here.
Like sort of a video similar to the one I did with my mom, but with my dad this time. So
I'm the dad.
some of the questions are the same, but it's like from a different perspective,
right.
And you know, you're different people. So yeah, let's get right into this. So the first thing we're gonna address is the P.O. box situation. So I know some of you have been wanting to send me things for a while, and we have figured out a solution. So I have an address, but for privacy reasons, I'm not gonna publicize the address. So if you need or want to send me things, you can privately message me on Instagram or email me, and I will send you the address. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty vague. I don't really want you to know. So yeah, I just wanted to address that real quick. So yeah, we found a solution finally. I've been begging them for so long, and we found a nice budget-friendly solution. So the next thing I'm gonna address is, you know, the things that we talked about yesterday with the new content for 2018. How we wanted to make different kinds of content. I wanted to talk about that with you here too.
Well, I suggested that maybe you change up the format a little bit. Your format is always very similar, and the people who watch your videos on a regular basis probably know what to expect, and you don't want people to know what to expect. You want to throw curveballs every once in a while.
So I'm not gonna only post vlogs anymore. I want to be more creative with my videos and make different types of content. What are you doing? We're not making gaming videos. Make your own channel, Zachary.
Gaming videos.
Make your own channel. I'm sure they would love that, actually. But yeah, I just wanted to. What are some things that
maybe
we talked about?
maybe write some scripts and do some scripted stuff and little sketches, sketch comedy,
short films and
short
stuff.
films. Yeah.
I just want to be more creative.
It's a good resolution to have for the new year, is to be more creative with your videos. You have a tried and true format that you can always lean on. And
obviously, I'm still going to be posting vlogs. I'm still going to be posting my long rambles, but
live streams.
Yeah, but not like every single video.
Yep.
You know, want to mix it up, change it up. What are you talking? So the next, alright, so here's the actual questions. Sorry about that. I just got a Snapchat and I accidentally clicked on it. Didn't mean to. Alright, so if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Hawaii.
I mean, I've never been there. That's what Mom said too. I've never experienced it. I don't know what it's like.
The coolest place I've been.
Do you think you'd ever take me
How
there?
about Jamaica?
And it's America.
Do you think you could ever take me there?
Probably not.
I thought Jamaica was.
If we run into a nice big wad of cash, we'll take the family to Hawaii.
But yeah, they went on their honeymoon, so they used all their like wedding money and stuff.
Not all of it, but we used a chunk of it, and it was worth every penny.
I thought the coolest place you ever went to was Jamaica.
Jamaica was great. I don't know if I'd want to live there.
Yeah.
Hawaii's the United States.
Would you get?
The only thing is, I can't really.
The accent?
Zach.
No, I love their accent actually.
I
They're
can't.
beautiful people down there in Jamaica.
Jamaica, man.
Actually, I'd like to go there.
Yeah,
I'd like to
no
visit
problem. Don't
They actually?
I'm a big fan of reggae music too. So.
Do they actually say mon?
Yeah, all the time. I think
that was just
I
a
wonder if they
stereotype.
do it for the tourists though. They expect. They think you expect them to say, "Hey, man, no problem." So they really play it up. Especially the guys who work in hotels.
My hair is
and
long
clubs
and my
stuff.
shorts are short.
They see a white face and they, they play the part because that's what they think we want.
But they still think they're still fun people.
But I will tell you that when I was on my trip to Jamaica, I took a tour into Kingston to go to Bob Marley's studio. That was the real Jamaica, man.
Mon.
No, it was a serious place. I come from New York. I don't get scared too often. Kingston, Jamaica is a rough place.
Who's from there? Was Bob Marley
Bob
from
Marley,
there?
yes.
Do you spell mon M-O-N?
Yeah, M-O-N.
Shut up, Zachary.
Why do you keep interjecting?
I haven't even answered the question.
I have a lot of stuff to say.
We'll make another video with just
So
you.
based on my experience, Hawaii.
I can't really answer that question because I haven't experienced much of the world yet, so I don't know what like certain places are like.
I wouldn't mind living in Hermosa Beach, California either.
I'd love.
It's a really cool town.
California is probably my first choice. There's a lot of opportunity there. But there's a lot of opportunity there, especially for the career path I want to take.
You can do the same stuff in New York.
Yeah, I feel like New York is probably where I want to go to college.
New York is the media capital of the
I
world.
want to go to the New York Film Academy.
Well, we'll talk about that.
Is it expensive?
Probably so. But you can earn scholarships because you're awesome.
Thanks. Okay, what is our favorite memory together?
Well, you tell me.
I have a hard time with memory stuff because I'm like one of those people that like I don't remember anything, but if somebody like triggers a memory, I'll remember every detail.
You know what was a really good memory? And you're gonna laugh. Going to the movies on New Year's Eve in Washington, D.C. when we saw Sisters.
I was so upset though that we were there after midnight. I was so upset though.
I know, we kind of missed out on the midnight thing.
I need to sit here for
that whole scene in front of the bar when we came out. You guys were like wide-eyed, like
these teenagers.
Oh my god.
We're like, this girl was
drunk as hell.
This girl was mad at the dude, so she threw his one. Like, and the dude's like, "Good, my dad works for Apple. I can get a new one for free."
It was quite a little street scene we had there.
Oh,
But that was a fun trip. We had a
Tried
good time
not to
on
make
that
eye
trip.
contact.
Chicago was a fun trip.
Yeah, some of the best memories are just,
Vacation,
well,
obviously.
yeah, going places is always fun.
In Florida this year, it was fun, like on the boardwalk.
Can we go to New York City
When we
again?
went to
Yeah,
It's
we're
Sugar.
gonna go
for New
during the
Year's?
week off. No.
We went to, on New Year's Day, like last year. We took a train there on New Year's.
It was really
Maybe.
dirty.
I thought we would go during the
That
week.
was fun.
There was a lot of like hats and
I thought we
streamers
would go
around
during the week.
Okay.
off.
Okay. I want to see the tree.
Well, what we may have to do is combine it with picking up the car.
You can still sit here, Zachary, if you want to.
We may have to combine it with picking up the car.
I don't want to squish you.
So that may
It's
be
alright.
the timing.
We're both pretty small people. What's our favorite thing to do together? We go out together a lot.
We do. We do a lot of different stuff. I mean, we always like to
Shopping?
go out shopping and
Parties.
restaurants. And
We
it
just-
used to be Dave and Buster's. We did a lot of that.
But we got kind of over the arcade thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Favorite
don't
thing.
know.
WWSS.
I don't know. Shut up, Zachary.
I guess it's traveling. You said so. We enjoy traveling together.
My dad and I have a much better relationship than my mom and I do.
Daddy's girl.
That's just like how it's always been.
Well, we've always had our daddy-daughter things.
That's probably why my video with mom was a lot more like awkward and weird. First of all, my dad's a lot more comfortable on camera.
Did you tell Dad like about like me stepping on the table?
Oh my god, no, but Zachary, you know
We're
the
getting sidetracked.
end table?
ADHD.
you know the end table in the living room?
Yeah.
Zachary stepped on it and it fell.
And I fell on top of it.
But Zachary, you're actually being really distracting and I'm kind of getting really annoyed.
You know, use it.
Yeah. Sometimes they get really annoyed with Zachary too.
We had to eject him.
Yeah, we had to kind of kick him out because he was getting really distracting. So.
He just wanted to be part of it.
Yeah, I know, but he was like distracting from the questions. I was getting kind of annoyed. But anyway, the next question: what are our favorite holidays?
Favorite holidays? Thanksgiving's always been my favorite.
I like Halloween.
Yeah, I'm not a dress-up guy.
I'm not a dress-up guy either, or girl either. But
Thanksgiving has always been my favorite holiday. It's food and football.
I like New Year's because I like having clean slates and fresh starts.
Yeah, New Year's is fun.
Although it gives me so much anxiety.
It's always cold. I don't like the cold.
Like last year, like on New Year's Eve, I literally sobbed all day because like it just makes me so anxious that I don't know why I have this thing where like when there's a New Year's, I get so anxious.
Don't.
Like earlier today, I almost started bawling for no reason just because of the thought that it's almost the end of the year. Okay.
It's a little extreme.
Okay, Dad, excuse me, I have anxiety and hormonal problems. So
I know.
Trust me, he does.
I know.
Okay, so next question. What does my father think of my piercings and the videos I make about them?
Well, it's been well documented that we didn't know about the nose piercing. I probably wouldn't have said yes had you not done it on your own. Having said that, you took the proper approach and did it in...
I didn't use like a sewing needle.
You didn't just jam something in your nose and make a hole. You tried to do it as carefully and as sanitarily as possible. So I'll give you credit for that.
And you weren't gonna like rip it out of my nose or like...
No, I'm fine with the ear piercings. I've gotten used to the nose ring. I just don't like seeing that beautiful face deformed.
Hey, it's not deformed. It's like a small stud. It's like a little stud.
I've gotten used to it.
I'm not piercing weird parts of my body.
I wouldn't want you to do any more.
I was gonna do other ear piercings.
Your ears are fine. I don't care what you do with your ears.
I'm not doing weird.
As long as you don't stick anything inside them.
What do you mean?
As long as you don't damage the hearing apparatus.
Oh no! I'm not gonna do that.
The outside, this is just decoration anyway.
Self-expression, right? What does my father think of my channel and my videos?
I'm very proud of what you've built so far. We all know that early on you were unhappy and frustrated about the way it was going, and
it wasn't growing very quickly.
We were trying to tell you to stick with it, and
I was like, right before it started growing, I was so discouraged. I was like, I'm gonna delete my channel. I'm not growing, and I've had this channel for so long, and I have no subscribers still. And I felt so bad about it, and then just this happened, and
because you've built this audience, you owe it to them to continue to be creative and come up with new stuff and be positive and pull yourself out of the dumps.
Make content that makes people feel content.
You know, we read the comments more than we actually watch the videos.
You?
Yeah. I'm very interested in what you all have to say and how you respond to Zoe, because you know we know and love Zoe. It's interesting to see how people on the outside react, and I'm impressed with all of you too. So keep supporting Zoe.
Not the haters though. The haters are...
You know what?
There are certain haters.
The haters are still interested. So there must be something about you that they're interested in. Don't be a hater.
There are certain haters that I feel like they want to help me.
Well, there's just people who want to stir up trouble, and there are other people who are just keeping it real. You know, a lot of times this becomes like a fantasy, and you know, you try to put your best foot forward all the time, and of course, real life gets in the way of that sometimes. But
and I'm not always aware of the.
You got some good peeps out there, so.
I'm not always aware of the things I say or the things I do sometimes. So, but that just happens. Right?
It happens with maturity. You learn how to filter yourself.
Yeah, I don't do anything heinous on here though, right?
It's a good word. I like the word heinous.
That's a little concerning.
What's next?
What do you think of my veganism?
It's a pain in the ass.
Hey!
As I've said to other people, you weren't eating healthy. You made a change for the better in terms of health. What I'm concerned,
physically.
Right. You're putting better things in your body. My concern is you're not putting enough in your body.
I know.
I know you've been anxious and depressed, and you haven't had as much of an appetite as you used to have.
I've been having so many stomach
I would like
problems.
to see you get back to cooking and preparing your food.
I've been feeling really unmotivated with the cooking. But,
so we do. Me.
But I'd really like to get back into it.
You should. So I'm not anti-vegan at all. I've read a lot of things recently.
I don't think it's even about the veganism. I think it's just about me and the fact that I've been feeling really bad and I haven't been motivated to eat a lot.
But if you ask me how I feel, it creates an issue in terms of finding new things to eat when we're out. We don't have a lot of choices here in town.
Veganism seems like it's such a terrible thing.
It's not. Am I making it sound like it's a terrible thing? I'm not making it sound like it's a terrible thing. What I'm saying is, the world hasn't caught up with veganism just yet. So
it's getting there though. There's a lot.
It's gonna be great when the Whole Foods is in town.
Yeah, well, there's a Whole Foods opening up in our town, and we're pretty
I just hope it's not
excited.
Whole Paycheck.
Well, since Amazon bought it, they lowered the prices a little bit. Next question.
But we enjoy shopping there.
Yeah, we do. We do go there.
I drive 20 minutes just so we can go to Whole Foods.
They have things that you can't get anywhere
Now
else.
they're gonna have one in town, 5 minutes away. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Next question. What are our favorite books?
My favorite books or your favorite books?
Both of ours.
As you know, I'm a big fan of Mark Twain.
Yeah. Do you like Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn?
I like Huck Finn a little bit better than Tom Sawyer, but I like a lot of his short stories, Mark Twain's short stories.
I feel like I read
because they're
some of them
funny.
in
He's a funny dude.
He has a mug with Mark Twain quotes.
I do.
A picture of him.
I'm a big fan of Sam
It's a
Clemens.
huge mug.
Yeah. I don't read a lot of books anymore.
I
to be
really don't
honest with
read.
you.
I hate reading.
There's a great book that I recommend to all of you, especially in today's times. It's called 1984. It was written by George Orwell. It's about a future society that could easily be 2017, where the government takes over everything, your thoughts, the media.
That's creepy.
It's very creepy, and some might say some of those things are actually happening today, but we're not going to get political on Zoe's channel.
Not yet. Hey. I don't really have a favorite book because
You don't read books.
The only reason I read is for school. School's kind of made reading torturous for me, to be honest. We're reading Romeo and Juliet now.
It's not To Kill a Mockingbird?
We already finished that.
It's not your favorite book?
That was so boring.
Did you read Catcher in the Rye?
We're reading that next year.
It's a good book. Good book.
We're also reading Hamlet.
It's a good book because you can relate to it because Holden is a teenager and he's a very restless guy.
I've heard of that book, obviously. What are our favorite musical artists or music types?
I'm a rock and roll guy, you know that. Beatles, Stones, Van Halen, Kiss. I grew up in the 80s and I like 80s music. I like 90s music. I have a categorical memory of rock and roll music from, say, 1965 to 1995.
And he was born in 1966, right?
When hip hop took over popular music, that's where I stopped listening to popular music. Not a hip hop guy,
You
sorry.
don't listen to any modern music?
Actually, I do listen to modern. I listen to plenty of modern music. I like the Black Keys. I like Arcade Fire. There's a LCD sound system. There's a lot of bands out there that are playing rock and roll that I like, but I like my classic stuff.
I've already answered this question before. I like
Anything with guitars.
pop and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really a fan of rap or country, but I like pop music.
There are creative songs in both of those genres, however. I like music, so
No, I'm talking about
I
like
like music.
stupid, pointless rap songs that are like the
We don't listen to
meaningless
those.
lyrics.
we don't listen to those.
Like the poetry, I like those kinds
Mm-hmm.
of songs.
I mean,
Songs that make you feel things.
there are some people who just do it really well. I mean, Jay-Z does it really well. Snoop does it really well. They know how, Eminem does it really well. That's why they're big. But you know, you got guys who can actually are musical about it, like Nas and people like that. So I know a little bit about hip
Maroon
hop.
5 has always been one of my favorite bands.
Yes, it has.
One of my favorite guy bands. Alright, so the next question is, what do you do for a living?
I am a director of marketing for a publishing company. We publish magazines for the healthcare industry.
Dietitians and
Sounds
stuff.
exciting, right? Actually, it can be. The fast-paced world of media.
Say, some of the articles you publish are about veganism, right?
Yes, they are.
Does that help?
It's helped. I knew about veganism when you became one, right? I knew a little bit about it.
And he has a coworker who's a vegan.
I do. She actually has the V tattooed on her calf.
So cute.
Hi, Hadley.
Hey, I'd like to meet her. I really would. How old is she?
Probably about 25.
I would probably get along with her. Okay.
Be a little older.
Yeah, in her 20s?
20s.
Probably? Yeah, okay. What do you think of the career path I'd like to pursue?
I think it's still early.
Do you pressure me into becoming a certain occupation?
I don't think I do that. Do what you love. That's what you need to do.
And the career path I'd like to pursue at the moment is filmmaking.
Well, I think that, it's going to change and evolve. You may come across something in your life that all of a sudden you get really interested in, and it could be anything.
But what do you think of the filmmaking career path?
I think that it's a very competitive and difficult thing to make a living at.
There's not a lot of females that do it.
However, you can take a lot of those same skills and apply them to things like television.
There's a lot of parts that...
That's why I try to encourage you to take broadcast journalism classes. You do this all the time. You speak in front of a camera. I was a broadcast major myself. That's why I don't have any problem talking on camera.
Well, last year when I selected my classes for this year, I wasn't like very big into YouTube. I was still doing it, but I wasn't like big on it. So I wasn't really thinking about it. And then I got more into it this year. So now I kind of regret the classes I chose to take. But next year I'll definitely be taking more.
See, you're telegenic. I have a face for radio.
He used to do radio.
I did radio.
You have a good voice for it.
Thank you.
He has a very good narrator voice. That's why whenever I have to do projects for school where I need a narrator, I have him do it.
Yes, I'm deep.
You can you do like a good Darth Vader voice?
Yes, I can. I am your father.
Yeah, you are. Okay, next question is, what drinks do we like?
Captain Morgan and Coke.
Water.
Actually, I drink
iced tea.
Arizona sweet tea. It's not good for me.
But you still drink it.
I drink water too.
I drink mostly water. That's pretty much one of the only drinks that I drink. So yeah.
But I like Captain Morgan and Coke every once in a while. Glass of red wine.
Coffee.
Coffee is more than just a drink. It's a lifestyle.
True. And tea sometimes too. If Dad had to could go back to high school, what would you do differently?
Oh, a bunch of things. I probably want to play football.
Did it like mess up your
Well, yeah, I got banged up. I got banged up pretty good. I broke my shoulder. And I didn't have the commitment to...
You didn't play college football, did you?
No, I could have. I could have played small college football, but I chose to go to a big school and party instead. And study broadcast journalism.
But what other things would you...
I probably would have taken better care of my skin.
Yeah, didn't you have some acne?
I had some acne problems. I think, and it was related to football, a lot of it. Like all this stuff, yeah. No, the pads on the helmet. And I used to sweat.
Up with sweat.
I used to sweat a lot, and I was always wearing that helmet. So.
But you did you take care of your skin, like at all?
Well, yeah, as much as I could, but.
Did you have like cystic acne?
I did.
That's
I did.
So
I had to take Accutane, which basically dried out my entire skin. My friends used to say, "Dude, you got like chapped face." It was a struggle. It was a struggle.
I've had one.
That's why I lived in the friend zone.
Oh.
Girls loved me.
As a friend.
Right, as a guy.
But they didn't date you.
I was not exactly.
How old were you when you got your first girlfriend?
College.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I had dalliances.
Flings?
Yeah.
How old were you when you had your first kiss?
Probably around 15.
I'm probably gonna be like
it's
25.
all happening. Take your time.
Probably gonna be like 25.
Take your time. No rush.
I'm so picky.
Good. Be picky.
But what if I'm overly picky?
See, girls have all the power.
That's not true.
Girls have all the power.
Guys typically ask the girls out.
It used to be that guys had all the power. Not anymore.
I'm not saying that girls can't ask guys out.
Hashtag me too.
Hashtag feminism. But I'm just like socially anxious. Like I would not be able to ask someone
That's
out.
now. Again, you're gonna get more mature. You're gonna grow out of this phase that you're
like
in.
Even if I found someone attractive, I would not be able to like talk to them.
Well, guys are usually the more aggressive at first, but
I feel like guys are more chill though than girls. Girls are like very like bitchy and uptight. Like
I think it's a case by case thing.
I don't know. That's just a stereotype, I guess. But yeah, like I said, I don't have much experience in the world yet. I'm only a freshman in high school, halfway through the year, so I still have a lot more high school left.
I've got a bunch.
Yeah,
I try to impart it on you as much as I can.
What is high school like, and is it scary?
High school was a great time for me. Is it scary? Yeah, it is, because you mature really fast in those 4 years. You start out in 9th grade like you are. You take a look at the seniors, right? Look how much older they seem. It's a major acceleration of growth.
I love seniors so much more than freshmen.
Yeah, they've started to figure it out a little bit, but you know.
Freshman year is tough.
As I told you, I had a great time in high school and college, so I was lucky.
You feel like you're so like small when you're a freshman, like kind of.
Yeah, I was fortunate that I had older cousins. My cousins were in the same school, and they kind of shepherded me through. Made sure that I didn't get.
I don't know. I don't have any family members.
I didn't get hazed. But see, I played football, so I got hazed anyway. Fortunately, I was funny, so I would just have to be funny.
Ow. Okay. Anyway, describe. We're almost done. I have 2 more questions. Stop. I'm hungry too.
Daddy hungry.
Describe our relationship. You go first, and then I'll go.
I think it's a great relationship that is currently in flux due to some of your mood swings and adolescence and my inexperience in dealing with it.
Yeah.
But I would maintain that you and I have a good relationship, and I hope it's always that way.
It's just like when somebody isn't experiencing a situation that someone else is dealing with, they have a hard time relating and dealing with it.
You know, that's an age-old problem with parents and children, is that, you know, one generation trying to relate to another.
You don't know how I feel. You can't go inside my head.
I've never been a 14-year-old girl. See, with your brother.
Did you have anxiety and depression when you were a teenager?
I probably had bouts of depression.
But did you have it as extreme as I did?
Certainly not.
So like that's.
I was not socially anxious at all.
Yeah,
obviously.
I am.
Obviously.
But when some things that people have helped me realize is that if I get so frustrated if people don't understand how I feel, and it's because they don't know how I feel. They haven't experienced it. So that's a little bit.
Well, I think you have to work on cutting people a little bit of slack and explaining yourself in a calm fashion.
But I think that you should try to learn more about what I'm dealing with and learn how to deal with it.
Just like veganism, I've been reading a lot about it and trying my best to relate.
So, we've always had a pretty good relationship, but some of the problems I've been dealing with are a little bit frustrating to handle.
And I have a temper.
Yeah.
I have a temper.
But overall, we have a pretty good relationship. We talk all the time, and we have little bursts of rage, but we get over it normally, right?
I think we've always been close.
Yeah.
And I expect that to continue.
Too. I hope so. I really do. Okay, last question. What types of things about or regarding me get you really angry?
I think at times you either get frustrated with our inability to understand what you're going through, and you are, in my opinion, and my opinion is really the only one that matters in this case, you are sometimes disrespectful towards your mother and I. You sometimes forget that we're your parents and we do a lot for you. And we try to understand where it's coming from, but both your mom and I are yellers, so we yell and it becomes a vicious cycle, and it's
not healthy.
It needs to be broken, and we all need to play our part in doing that.
We're definitely going to be working towards resolving these problems.
You know,
I don't want to.
It's a little extreme in our case, but a lot of families go through the same thing.
We've been dealing with this a long time now. It's frustrating, but I feel like we kind of
don't want to hear about our.
We kind of keep ignoring the situation instead of like facing the problems.
I haven't ignored anything.
And taking good real action to try to change it, and I want to work towards that. I'm trying to give them advice too if they're dealing with these things.
Here's a way to look at it. Every day you wake up, you have a new opportunity.
I hate waking up in the morning. Like,
I know that, but one of the things that might help you get up is every day you have a new opportunity to make things better than they were the day before. That should be enough to at least get you out of it. You know what? Today's going to be better than yesterday.
It's hard for me to think that way because I get up so early and I'm so tired and cranky and I'm so like pessimistic and angry in the morning.
You've heard of a mantra, right? That yogis use, mantra. You repeat the same thing.
What is a mantra?
Mantra, okay.
Okay.
Mario.
Okay.
I'm from New York. I say things differently.
No, not the Mario. Oh, I hate that.
A mantra. And the idea is to put you in a positive frame of mind and push you in the right direction by repeating a positive message. So
I want to get into yoga.
Maybe the first thing you do when you get up in the morning, you should say, today's going to be better than yesterday.
I'm just so tired in the morning.
Because I understand that, but we're all tired in the morning. I didn't sleep last night.
Like I got home from school and I almost fell asleep. I was so tired.
Well, you'll sleep good tonight.
I
think we should all turn in early. I know I'm going to. And on that note,
we're gonna end. That's the last question. So we're gonna end this nice long ramble chat thing with my dad. Do you think this was a good video?
Yeah. We'll see what they think.
Yeah, let me know.
We'll see what you think.
Oh my God,
comment at the bottom.
Down below.
Down below. Way down below. Bye.
Wait. We have to end the video.
Oh, there's an ending?
Can I have a veggie burger for dinner?
Yes, you can.
Yay! Okay, so anyway, I'm running out of storage. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and share this video on my channel to those of you who think might be interested. And leave me comments down below. What's the comment of the day? What's the comment of the day? It's a good comment of the day. What's a good question to ask them?
What's your New Year's resolution?
Yes, what's your New Year's resolution? I still have to think of mine. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Love you. Bye.